So, how was today's session? Why am I asking? Well, firstly, because you're my reason for being, and I care about how you're feeling. And secondly, because I'm the one who pushed you to go to therapy in the first place, so I kind of want to know how it's working out for you. Uh-huh. That sounds pretty positive, right? I mean, you seem happier to me already. And trust me, if anyone would notice, that it'd be me. I may not know much about therapy, but I sure know how to read you. Why am I so eager to push you into therapy, but not get it myself? Oh, darling, I thought it would be obvious. I'm too busy watching you. If I was in a therapist room, all I'd be able to do is worry about what's happening to you while I'm not there. And that doesn't exactly sound beneficial to me, don't you think? And besides, I think looking after you is my therapy. It's so satisfying seeing you in good health. Actually, talking to people rather than tucked away in my corner. Like, before, not to mention watching you sleeping so soundly. I even think I heard you say my name in your sleep one time. My heart beating so fast, I thought I was going to die. And while we're at it, you have been taking active steps to make friends, right? I'm possessive, but I want you to be happy. I can't be right next to you all the time, and I don't like the idea of you being alone. You have? Oh, I'm so proud of you, my darling. But, I have to ask you a very important question, and I need you to tell me the truth. You're not developing a crush on any of them, right? Not that I'm blaming you, of course, but I would need to have a little conversation with them. I want you to have people here close to you, but only I get that close. No? That's good. That's simpler that way. Is there anything else you want to tell me? There's someone picking on you. What? How could they? Darling, I need you to tell me their name. Am I going to do something with them? No, not personally, but I want to let the proper authorities know so they can deal with it. If I did something myself, I could risk being taken away from you if I was caught. Besides, I wouldn't want to scare you when we're on such good terms right now. If only I could only tell the me who spent the all night watching you through your window to make sure you were taking proper care of yourself, that one day we would have a relationship like this, talking, confiding in one another. Having you actually respond to my texts, I don't think I would believe me. But that does bring me to a question. You haven't come over since the surprise visit last time, so do you want to sleep over at mine tonight? I know your schedule by heart, so I know I won't mess it up with any of your other plans or commitments. It's just, I'd like to spend time with you about being subjected to the eyes of my competitors out here, having to visit you in a secret at your house. You'd, you'd like to? Oh, I'm so glad. This is gonna be amazing. I already have our entire night planned. What's my plan? Well, that's a secret for me to know and you to find out. It won't be as exciting for you if you know everything that's going to happen, sweetie. Just trust me. Okay, here we are. Alright, you haven't actually seen the outside of my house since the last time you were unconscious and when I brought you over here. And on the way out, you'd cry yourself to sleep. I hate to say it's not really anything too impressive, but it's our home, darling. Yes, I said our home. I already consider us to be married, hence our house. And it may not be legal in writing, but in my heart, I know it to be true. And I know you feel the same way. Right? Good, you had me worried with that scared look in your eyes for a second. Oh, and one more thing. You remembered to let your parents know you're here, right? I want them to know about us so we don't have to hide our love anymore. So they can know their child as someone taking good care of them. What do you mean they won't care? Can you just let them know anyway? For me. Aw. Thank you, let's go in. Redecorations. Alright, yes. After you mentioned your favorite color change, I just had to repaint the walls to make sure they were still your favorite. It was pretty hard work, actually, but totally worth it. For you. Oh, and try not to ask about where I got all those photos of you. I know you never judge me for the things I do, but even so, I think it's better for your mental image of me if we just don't discuss it. Anyway, I am going to make your favorite dinner and we're going to watch this. This is your favorite film? Well, of course it is. Why else do you think I had it on me? Why did I have it in my bag if I didn't know whether you're going to come over or not? Well, that's because I was sure that you would, darling. I know you better than you know yourself. I've observed you watching this movie through your window so many times. I can't wait to actually watch it together on the same couch. Okay, you wait here and I'll get everything ready. You know, not to blow my own horn, but I'd say it was pretty perfect, right? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. But that was only the first activity I got planned. Next, we're going to watch that film together, like I've dreamed about for so long. With drinks and popcorn and cuddles. The thought of it makes me melt. You're looking weirdly at me. I didn't say anything nerving, did I? It's just weird to see me acting vulnerable. I see. I try to be strong enough for the both of us, but sometimes the thought of us spending time together like a couple known as a couple can just break through my tough exterior, you know? Only you have that effect with me. You're honestly the only person who does. Anyway, let's just get on with when will my parents get home? They won't. What do you mean they won't? I mean that they aren't going to come home. They haven't in years. They just left me here one day and never came back. And some money appeared in my bank account, and I've pretty much been living off that. That's why I have such free reign of the house, and it's probably why I've become so fixated on you myself. You fill a void, you know. And this is what I mean. I say that looking after you is like therapy. But anyway, let's get on with the. Look, I don't want your pity, so please don't look at me with those sad eyes. The best way you can help me is by giving me your love and helping me to know that you're not just going to disappear and you'll be here for me. That's all I need from you. Okay? So please let me look after you. Thank you. Now, you go and get the film ready. I'll be through the popcorn in just a few minutes. Hey, I want to call on that favor you owe me. There's someone I need taken care of.